Do. We are a little dark here, though. Hey, there we go. Now we're just a little off-centered. I wish they would let me do a little preview before I could that's this up. There we go. That looks pretty good. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are having an awesome Monday afternoon, evening, wherever you might be, whatever time it is. Hope it's being treating you well here. Those of y'all who are new here, whether if you're checking in as we do this thing live or checking in on the replay crew, shout out to you guys as well. My name is Austin, and of course this is Fintastic Freaks. And yes, we should I see we already got some people here in the chat. I'll do the hellos and all that here soon. But yes, as the title here initiates, we're kind of picking up where we left off yesterday, obviously. A little bit, or not yesterday, but last week rather. Had a little bit of technical troubles and such. Probably won't talk the whole stream about it because honestly, not a whole lot more to talk about that. And like I say, I don't want to brag about this big new tank, but it's I figured there were some big things that we didn't get to in the last stream because of all that happened. So if anybody has questions about that or really anything in general, fish related, or if we just want to chat about stuff here, that's what it's all about here on the Monday Musings streams. And I see we already got some awesome people here, 10 people getting in here as we get this thing kicked off here, so to say, and 10 thumbs up. Appreciate every single one of y'all for that. We got the Metalheads, Aquatic Mayhem. Joining in here, we got QC Aquaholic and Matt, another Iowan fish tuber, a.k.a. Liquid Zoo Only Fins. Hashtag nice rack. Must be, that was from Stephen P. Yeah, that's right. But that's from the Stephen P. and all that such. Reason also why I started this stream a little bit later. I've been noticing, because I always like to watch Stephen P.'s live stream and all that. Hence, I never really start at 5. So, going to try this 5:05 thing from now on. I'll still say it starts at 5 because 5 minutes, meh. But alas, part of the reason why, we decided to kick this thing off of about 5 minutes past the hour. We also got the Zen Ginger, my awesome moderator here, saying howdy, good people, and Matt. Good to see you here, Zen. And as always, appreciate everything you do here. And we got John McKenzie here also saying hello, everyone. Hello to you, John. Good to see you here. Another frequent visitor. That's always awesome to see here. Paul McCarthy, Ricky DeHoyos also saying hello. Hello to both of you. Going through the chat. Yes. We got Christine Hansen. Only Oscars also saying hello. Hello to both of you. Great to see you here. Some more frequent visitors that I always love seeing here in the chat. Speaking of the man just a moment ago, Stephen P. here in the chat as well. Good to see you, Stephen. Another awesome member of the Fish Fam here. Has a great live stream of his own here. Those of you that don't know, although I'm sure a good number of you already do, Stephen P. always does his Wet Your Plants, or sometimes that's Wet Your Wood or Wet Your Whatever, I guess. But sometimes just talks about all sorts of great stuff there, and awesome live stream to watch that if right before this one. If you're liking to watch some streams in a row here, he's a great one to watch. That starts at 4 p.m. Central Time or 5 Eastern, wherever you might be on your respective time zone. It's another awesome live stream to make sure you go and chat out there. And of course, after this, talking about the man just a moment ago, the Metalheads will be going after us. About, I believe, Josh and Jessica will be going live 10 minutes past the hour for their Monday Mayhem here. Another awesome stream that I highly recommend you check out once we wrap things up here. We also got Peplin Creek Aquatics saying hello. Good to see you, Peplin. Checking through the chat, making sure I don't forget anybody. We got Fish Ranch Aquatics saying hello, everyone. Hello to you, Fish Ranch. Good to see you. And looks like I got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Let's see. I saw a comment from Matt here a moment ago from Liquid Zoo. Yes, Liquid Zoo should sneak into one of your live streams someday behind the tank and see how many notice. There you go. Get a green screen. Just put your face back there, man. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes them and such, right? Honestly, at some point, I have actually thought about sometime in the future here of doing like live streams where I chat with people like kind of like what Rico Stan does, or like you've seen it on Fish Room Fever, or you see it maybe Big Tank Hank or Fishy Biz Aquatics and other ones, where they bring some people on here and we just chat. You ask them questions, get to know them a little bit more, not just the fish keeper, but also the person. I'd probably try to do a little bit of both again here, but also just another way, because I know some of you guys, majority of you already know a lot of those people who I'm talking about. But to those of you that don't, it's a great way that maybe, get some people on here and expand your fish fam horizons. But something I've thought about here. Going on down the chat. Oh, man. Matt's taking it a step further. We don't need the green screen. The man himself. Nope. I'm driving there and sneaking into your house. Rico needs to have you on a focus on. I was on, I believe we did a focus on a while ago. It's been about a year ago, I believe now. But if Rico's ever down to do another one, I'm totally down. But yeah, I've been on his live streams or with him on his channel. I know once, actually, the more I think about it, I think even twice before. It's always fun talking with Rico. I always call him my favorite Bears fan because, of course, well, the hat gives it away here. I only wear this hat because I have no idea where I put my aquarium co-op or Murphy hat. I thought I had it down here in the fish room because usually on Mondays I keep it down here so that when it's time to stream, I can just put it on and off to business we go. But for some reason, I didn't do that this week, and I have no idea where I put it. Checking through the chat here again. And QC Aquaholic, I went to a local fish store yesterday looking for killifish and ended up leaving with a juvenile avocado puffer. I've had so many times where sometimes I'm just going in to get me some feeder shrimp or maybe just some plants, to add a little bit of a touch to some of my tanks here. And it's how I ended up, one, finding my red eye puffers, and two, how I ended up getting Roger, my Powabai puffer. It's funny how that works, ain't it, QC? You go in there for one thing and you come out with a $50 fish, sometimes even more than that. Paul McCarthy, I can never find the cap I want to wear. I know. See, I have also a lot of hats too, and I'm not overly picky, but since this is a fish channel, I try to keep my sport hats in the background and such because primarily this is an aquarium channel. I mean, a lot of you that have followed my channel know that, yeah, I'm a sports writer, hence sports is just a good part of my life, hence why I have it. But I also know that's not everybody's taste, so I usually try to keep everything fish-based, hence why traditionally when I do these live streams, or really even a video in general, I just try to wear my aquarium co-op hat because fits the theme a little bit more. But yeah, I have no idea what I did with it this week. Gonna have to look for it after we're done here. Looking through the chat. Yes. Fish Ranch Clock. Wet your wood. Ricky DeHoyo. Stephen P. just loves to get wet. I mean, if we're all aquarium enthusiasts to some degree, don't we like to get wet? On through, making sure I don't forget anything. Peplin saying, good evening, Austin. Good evening to you, Peplin. And if Foxy's also watching there as well, good evening to her as well. I know she was telling me that she sometimes watches with you as well, Peplin. So, we got Gina's Reef coming in here, joining the party. Welcome, Gina. Good to see you here. All the green hearts in here. Her and Zen Ginger giving the blue and the green hearts here. Awesome to see. Always love to spread the green hearts around here. Absolutely. Peplin, if I'm watching, she is watching. Okay, well, Peplin, Foxy, good to see you both here. Her, always love, however you watch, always love it. All right, going through the chat, making sure I don't forget anything. Looks like I have it all there. For those of you that may not remember, because I know the last couple streams, I forgot to mention it, we do now have stickers here, to those of you that are members, that is. We have little puffer stickers, and hey, the more memberships we have, the more stickers I can provide for you guys here. I know, obviously, we got some Finley stickers, we got spotted Congos, red eyes, pea puffers, Amazons. We got Mac, our Maboo puffer on there somewhere. We got, of course, our Arrowhead puffer on there. We got all sorts of little stickers that, if you're a member, you can use those to your disposal or however you wish. They're nice little fun. And speaking of puffer stickers, I'm actually thinking of printing out some puffer stickers. Of course, I have some of the Fintastic Freak stickers, and I'm going to try to maybe, as I've said before here, still thinking about trying to find a little website where I can make like a little online store to where to anybody that cares enough can, from me purchase some stickers or maybe some t-shirts. Still working on some towels, like I know some people have said. I believe even buckets have been once a conversation. Actually, yes, it was. I think it was about a couple weeks ago. Of course, and since the fall season is coming right around the corner, thinking about getting some hoodies and sweaters designed here. So thinking of getting some, in my mind, some cool stuff here that if maybe the rest of you are interested in, maybe I get a little online store here, and it can be a chance for you guys to get whatever you want as well. And I see the Zen Ginger. They're going ahead, showing off our puffer stickers there. Or using the Amazon, our crossover, the P Puffer. Of course, Finley, because you got to use the Finley sticker. We got the figure 8, the red eye, the Arrowhead. I forgot what it was called for a minute. Of course, the Maboo and the Spotted Congo puffer stickers. Thinking at some point, though, I might have to add some. I want to get a lot of the puffers in there, but my wife keeps pushing, saying you need to get an angelfish sticker and a ghost knife sticker sometime soon. Bunny Viper saying sounds great. I don't think I said hello to you earlier, Bunny. So hello, welcome to the stream here. Good to see you. Audra Meyer also coming in here saying hello. Gonna lurk and work. Nice little catchy rhyme in there, Audra. But good to see you here. Hopefully the work day for you is almost over. We also, speaking of which, earlier, Foxy's Fishies saying hello as well there with the wave and all the hearts. Appreciate you, Foxy, for coming on in here and also saying hello. Although I'm sure you also were saying hello along with Peplin there earlier. But either way, we got George RB3 saying hello. Hello to you, George. Good to see you. Looks like that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I almost missed Mystery Snail Guardians. Good to see you, Mystery Snail. As always, another frequent visitor here on the channel. Always appreciated to see. 23 people watching, 18 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all for that. But we've gotten about 12 and a half minutes in this, and I have yet to talk about this. The tank over there. So moving the lens here real quick. Hopefully it's not too caught on stuff. Can you tell that my fish room's a bit of a mess? I know. Yikes! Got some cleaning to do. But to those of you that missed it, that over there, yep, right there, finger, there we go. That is a 510-gallon plywood aquarium. As you can see, I already got the old bulkheads off, which is right here next to us as we speak. They had to get sawed off, so obviously we're not going to be able to use those again. But yes, we got the 510 over there. It's cleaned out quite a bit here now too. I'll try to stand up to see if we can get a little bit of a better view there. There we go. You can kind of see what I've cleaned it out a little bit more here, so it's looking a little bit better. I believe the red stuff, someone feel free to correct me in the comments if I am mislabeling this, but I believe the red stuff on the side there is called coralline algae. I'm not fully sure, since I'm not a saltwater guru by any means. In fact, the only saltwater tank I have is right there, my 54-gallon corner tank, and technically it's not even a marine tank. It's a brackish water tank. But cleaning this out right here, I know I mentioned it earlier, but that is going to go for Mac over there, who, if you might see, is swimming towards the back there of his 40-gallon breeder, coming up towards the front there. Mac is already starting to... He's not quite 5 inches, but he's really, really close. I definitely expect probably by Labor Day he's going to reach it, which obviously Labor Day is right around the corner here. And I wish I could get just a little bit closer. There we go. We got that's about as far as my camera cord's going to allow me to go. But that Mac over there, I remember when we got him when he was just barely under an inch. Like I get a lot of my puppers. I like to get them super small. That way I know how they're raised up and what how they've been treated and such as they grow up. But yeah, he keeps getting bigger. He keeps making that 40 breeder look smaller and smaller, guys. I'd say the goal is within a couple of months. I'm hopefully before Halloween, but for sure before Thanksgiving. Want to get him out of that tank over there and the 510 over here, because obviously the 510 being 8 feet 1 inch long, or 8 foot 1.5 inches long specifically, 3 foot 3 inches front to back there to there. There we go. I keep getting my finger out of the shot. And then it is about 30 inches tall as well. So it'll be a nice home once we get that all the final touches done on there. All right. Reset up my camera now that I toyed around with it. There we go. Oop, little too much adjustment. There we go. Awesome. That looks better. And Matt, half inches matter. They sure do, Matt. Sometimes you gotta hang on to every last bit you can get, right? Yes, Christine, Mac is growing very, very fast. He's growing about 1.5 inches, give or take, or not 1.5 inches, but 1 inch rather, about every 1.5 months or so. Not a bad rate there. It's about the average for a Maboo. Sometimes they can grow up to 1 inch or more in a month's time there. That's if you like really, really keep the water super pristine and keep them very, very well fed. I try to give a varied diet for him and such. He gets frozen krill. He still, despite getting a little bit bigger, still enjoys some jumbo bloodworms and such, and sometimes even likes to take down some mice-ish and brine shrimp yet. Even though I don't think the brine shrimp probably fills him up too much anymore, honestly. He loves muzzles, likes to eat the meat and the half clams. His beak isn't quite strong enough to break the half clams yet, but every once in a while he still likes to chew on it, which is good. That'll still grind down his teeth a little bit. So, we'll if he still wants to chomp his teeth on it, even though if maybe he's not quite to that point yet to break those shells, you know what? Hey, we'll let him do it. Makes it easier to maintain those chompers of his. George RB3, I should start doing a Fishy Dad joke live stream show. By all means, George, go for it, man. QC Aquaholic, my avocado puffer is the large size of a pea puffer. Still really small, yes. Admittedly, I don't know a ton about avocado puffers, but if my mind serves me correctly, I believe they get relatively near the ballpark of what a Amazon puffer grows, somewhere between 4 to 6 inches. I might be off on that, and if I am, I apologize, but so I won't say too much deeper on that. But that's a heck of a find there. Avocado puffers are another one of those puffers out there that some people have heard about, but they're not always the easiest to find. I've only seen them in an area fish store here in the Omaha area one time, and it was about a couple weeks ago. If I had a tank for them, I probably would have went ahead and got them, but alas, right now I have so many projects I'm working on down here. Just figured I would love to get some, but the timing just isn't right now. Got some other projects that have been put on the back burner for a long time here, and high time we get them done. Going through it, QC Aquaholic, how much does that 510 weigh? A lot. I believe, 3 panels of it are plywood, and there's I think the glass it's got to be at least a 1/2 inch thick. Might even be 3/4. I guess I've never actually looked super close at the glass, but I'd easily say it weighs about 350. Might even be a little bit more than that. It's a heavy son of a gun. Definitely not a tank that I want to be moving again anytime soon. That's for sure. Might even be a little bit more than 350 pounds, honestly. Bunny Viper chiming in on Matt's comment earlier. Every 1/4 inch counts. Hey, depending on what we're talking about. Are we just as well? I mean, how much are we going to bring this down? Are we going to bring it down to the 1/8, maybe the 16ths? Every last bit we can get. Every last bit we can get. Oh, I love this. Going in from Metalhead saying about me saying that my fish room is messier. Doesn't look any worse than my fish room. Now, I used to have this place semi-orderly, or at least in my mind, it was semi-orderly. Things weren't covering all the walkways and such here. I'd like to get it back to that at some point here soon, but obviously I keep bringing tanks down here, and it doesn't really help that out a whole lot. But sure is exciting when you get a new tank and such. Just gotta, get it set up. And I also got to find a way to get that 510-gallon stand down here, as it will not fit through my doorway. The repercussions of living in a house finished in 1893. The doorways are narrow, not very big at all. It makes getting some of these bigger tanks in here a little challenging, to put it gently. Going through the chat here. So something else that we've also been thinking about this 510. My wife is really trying to talk me into it. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but maybe see what some of y'all here in the chat think. So obviously, as I made clear here, Mac, the Maboo puffer, is going to go on that 510. I have kept fish with Mac before, like guppies and all that. And to all this point right now, Mac has not once shown any sign of aggression towards those guppies, which is really awesome to see, because maybe when we get him in that 510, it gives the possibility of some tank mates, right? Which, I mean, sometimes with puffers, that's a possibility, and sometimes it's just better to leave well enough alone. But metalheads, that's wise words of advice. That's a sign of a experienced married man right there, Josh. Josh saying specifically, do what the wife says, or do what the wife says, your life will be easier. That is very true. Most cases, yes. But the plot being, my wife really wants to talk me into getting stingrays in there with our Maboo puffer. And stingrays have been one of the fish that, easily it's top 5 on my bucket list. Matoros or black diamond stingrays and all them, I mean, really doesn't matter. Just some sort of freshwater stingray, it's easily on the top 5 of my bucket want list, or whatever you want to call it. The only thing is, obviously, and I've checked online forums, I've asked Facebook groups, I mean, even my local fish stores here. Fortunately, in the Omaha area, we're blessed enough to have 5 total here. You've seen one of them with Blue Dog Aquatics. I need to go ahead and schedule time, or maybe I can show off the other 4 here. But something I've also heard about the stingrays that really I never thought about is that sometimes when they get bigger, that eye can look like a snail or such. And I guess while Mac has never attacked I keep bumping my laptop here. I apologize, guys, for the camera movement. The one concern of mine is, while Mac has not ever attacked any of the guppies or endlers that I've had in there with him swimming about, he will attack bottom dwellers very easily. I've never put anything really crazy in there. Like the only bottom dwellers I put in there are crayfish, shrimp, and snails. So stuff that's meant to be food, really, anyway. But alas, nonetheless, the moment I put him in the water and he sees them on the ground, it's game on. He's right after them. And even if he doesn't see them right away, the moment he does see them, then he goes right for them. And since it's on the bottom and all that, that makes me a little bit leery of maybe putting stingrays in there, because obviously they're going to be mostly a bottom dweller. But see what maybe some of y'all think here in the chat. I see we already got some people putting their 2 cents in. QC Aquaholic, though, first saying, gotta go. Later, everybody. Later, QC. Thank you very much for checking in here. Always great to see you here. Hope you have an awesome Monday, or whatever it is where you're at right now. Bunny Viper gives a yes to the stingrays. I mean, I love them. I definitely foresee that someday I will have stingrays. But Christine also says stingrays are cool. Someday I hope I can get some. It's always been a goal of mine. And frankly enough, as the opportunity be, one of our local stores here in Omaha does have I could be wrong on the kinds here, but I believe it's 2 Matoro stingrays and 1 black diamond stingray. And those Matoros are pretty good size. I mean, it's so I don't know why I'm doing my hand gestures. That's not really going to give you any depth on anything, but their discs are easily over a foot in diameter. I'd probably even say more like a foot and a half in diameter. They're a pretty good size stingrays, both of them. And then the black diamond might be more closer to that foot in diameter, but even that one I think is a little bit bigger than that. But they're all pretty good size, and the store was saying that, it could work, it could not work. Kind of depends on how the puffer goes, but I don't know. Might try to put some other bottom dwell in there. I was in a stream actually with Fish Room Fever and all that not too long ago. I think it was just the past Thursday actually. They were recommending Corys, so maybe I might try a group of Corys in there, and if Mac doesn't attack them, or if we don't have any problems, then hey, maybe we'll give Stingrays a shot. But if he is like, ooh, what are you? Chomp. Then, I mean, I don't want to see Corys get hurt either, but, well, we'll definitely get him out of there before too much trouble ensues. Bunny Viper, have a backup plan. Absolutely. Maybe if he tries a bite, he'll hopefully learn it's not food. Or if you plan on getting stingrays eventually anyway, maybe wait and put them in a different tank later. Or, hey, absolutely, Bunny. I mean, that is something I've also thought about. I've also once thought about all the tanks that are, so we'll take the camera off here again real quick here. So all the tanks there in the middle, like the 38 right there at the Amazons, and then the 454 there for a minute. And then, of course, way back there, we have the 55 with the Exodons and the 125 with the goldfish in it. Some point I was thinking about maybe putting on the wall over there, since we're still getting rid of a few more smaller tanks. We got rid of a couple more here yet, but I thought about maybe moving them over there and then maybe make something like room for like a miniature pond in the middle here, maybe. Be a nice little, centerpiece. I'm sorry, that's corny. I'll stop. But something like that. I thought it'd be maybe cool that, if we ever move the stuff out of the way there, yeah, we could put a little pond in the middle there. There we go. That's a little bit better. The problem when I move the camera, I always mess up the framing then. All right, let's see. We are already 5:30. Time is flying here. 23 people watching, 23 thumbs up. Appreciate every single one of y'all for that. Bunny Viper, oh nice. Make a touch tank pond in the middle for the stingrays. Hey, there you go. I mean, a touch tank too. I mean, I've actually been looking. So I get a lot of my stuff. If I don't get it at a fish store, I'm an Amazon guy myself. I know some people have mixed thoughts, and I'm right there with you. There's some things about Amazon I really like. There's some things about Amazon, putting it gently, not so much. But there's a lot of good stuff on there that I still get a lot, like parts for my canister filters if it need be, or honestly, you can get some pretty good full spectrum aquarium lights on there too and such. That's where I've gotten a number of my lights down here, like the light for my well, actually no, not for the 240, but like both of my 75s. I got one there for my green spotted puffers for a lot of my tanks. You get the picture. But Amazon's a good place and such, and I'm looking on there. They have some ponds on there, some square shaped, some hexagon shaped ponds and all that. And yeah, I'm just thinking we clear out those tanks over there. That'd be a pretty sweet spot to put a pond there later. And yeah, put some stingrays, and hey, another fish that's kind of been on my bucket list. I don't know if I'd put it in my top 5, but top 10 for sure. I would love to try an arowana someday. If they weren't illegal in the United States, I'd definitely go for like one of the blood red or Asian arowanas, like what the King of DIY has had. That would be red Asian arowana with some stingrays. Sign me up. I would love it. Freshwater Technology saying hello. Hello to you. Good to see you here on this Monday afternoon or evening, whatever it is for you in your time zone. We also got X Genetics Legacy Radio saying hello. Hello to you, X Genetics. Great to see you here. And yeah, Paul, I mean, I will say Amazon is still a good place. You can definitely find some deals, but I can't remember who it was that said it once upon a time. It was a stream not too long ago. But the customer service, especially on Amazon, has really gone downhill. Like, so I also play some music from there as well, Amazon Music and such, when I do like water changes or I'm just doing whatever down here. One of my old accounts now is permanently locked because it's like, well, you haven't made a purchase in over a year on here, so we can't do anything to unlock it. So just my 2 cents. It's like, I'm sorry, you're an international company, and that's the only way you can unlock an account? Seriously? But I guess, what do I know? I'm just one of millions and millions that use that website, so I guess, whatever. It's just music. It's not like I lost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, kind of, but I guess not a whole lot that can be done about it. That's my only complaint really about Amazon. Still find a lot of great deals, and I guess I'll still use it every once in a while, but yeah. Things like that are still also why I have no problem looking around on other places like Facebook Marketplace or eBay and other places. Got another awesome puffer guy here, Zach, aka the Crazy Aquarium Guy, saying hello, freshwater puffer lover. Hello to you, Zach. Great to see you here, man. Hope it's been a great day for you here as you check in here. Always great to see you, man. All sorts of awesome folks here. Freshwater Geology saying Asian arowana are amazing fishes. I've worked with a few lovely fishes, but weaning them off what farms feed them is hell. I've heard that a couple times there. Yeah, that sometimes getting them off of what they're used to can prove challenging. And that would be the only thing that would be that'd be the one thing that would maybe make me second guess it. Zach, Crazy Aquarium Guy, saying got a beautiful Tetradon Bailey today. Correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, but if my mind serves me correctly, that's a hairy puffer, which if that is correct, good for you, man. That's an awesome puffer right there. I used to have one myself. Unfortunately, it just suddenly died after a couple days after a water change there. Not fully sure what happened. Eating just fine the night before I come down, and then the next morning, on his back. And whenever you see a fish on their back, it's never a pleasant surprise. Might have to get I definitely want to get a hairy puffer again at some point, but want to get spotted Congos again, and at some point want to get a dragon puffer again. So a couple more on my list, though, before I get the hairy puffer again, though. Let's see here. Susan for SLC Aquatics is here once again. Good to see you. Hashtag Fish Fan Mom there. Good to see you here, Susan. Hello to you back. Hope you're having an awesome day. We also, Crazy Aquarium. Yeah, Zach, I wondered if that might have been it. Maybe parasites. Usually with parasites, though, I mean, sometimes you see like a white stringy poo or whatever, and never saw anything like that. I guess that's not always typical of puffers. That's more like with angelfish, tetras, etc., things like that. But I have thought about maybe that might have been it, Zach. I mean, it might have been the case. And honestly, before I even bought the hairy puffer, the store even treated him for internal parasites and such. And well, sometimes getting rid of those internal parasites with puffers, it can be a tedious subject. It can be not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes they're really persistent, and you really got to push hard with those things. Otherwise, if you miss a few, they can come back with a vengeance. Really need heavy treatments directly. They eat crazy stuff from the wild, as Zach says. Yeah, absolutely. From worms, snails, crustacean and such. Wide variety diet. Yeah, it's like a 6-month period. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary. Sometimes that's what it takes. Zach Hall saying, been awake 28 hours. Man, oh man, what a trooper. You're stronger than me. I could not do that, Zach. 28 hours of without a single hour of sleep. I'd crash. Paul McCarthy, just got my arowana eating well. It did take a while though. Yeah, I've never owned an arowana before, but I would love to someday change that fact there. I would, like I say, the Asian arowanas. I once upon a time saw like a full black arowana, like the whole fish was black, the fins, the body, and I saw that thing, and ooh, that looks so pretty. I mean, I honestly just when it comes to fish, I really like the sleek black look, where it be like black angelfish or black mollies, black platies sometimes even, or really, I don't know. I'm just a sucker for it in general, or even the black ghost knife, of course. They do have a couple of white spots or stripes, whatever you want to call it. But for the most part, they're like 99% black colored on there. And yeah, it's pretty, something about that look. I just really like it on fish. Just swimming black. Looks cool in my mind. Zach's starting a new channel in Swedish. Hey, nice. Going bilingual then, Zach. Would like some watchovers from friends like you, of course. Need subtitles. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not talented enough to be bilingual. I remember back in high school, which has been 10 plus years for me already. Did take a couple years of Spanish, but still don't know a whole lot of Spanish still yet. Look, metalheads are bouncing out. Thanks for coming by there, Josh and Jessica. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, once we're done here, it'll be in a little less than a half hour. The metalheads will have their stream. Of course, the Monday Mayhem. So once we're done here, make sure you go check out the Metalheads and their Monday Mayhem. See what they're up to, especially if you like these streams. It's an awesome stream. Always got some interesting stuff to talk about over there. But great stream also, says Josh Jessica. Thank you. I'm sure your guys' stream will also be equally, if not better. Other arowanas, says Restaurant Ecology, says other arowana are easier, but Asians usually you buy larger, so their feeders are larger. They do take well to earthworms sometimes, crickets as a bridge as well. Well, that'd be all right, because I mean, there's plenty of live bait places around here, and crickets are very available for where I'm at. Petco, PetSmart always has them. Although a lot of the reptile keepers swoop up on those pretty quickly, though. So I'd have to be on the ball, though. I haven't seen him in the chat here, but I know the man donated the beer money not too long ago. Believe that was Victor earlier. This bush is for you, sir, in case you're just watching and lurking. Crazy Aquarium guy, thank you so much for the super chat. Just because, keeping me company, 5 videos, 6 days. Thank you very much, Zach. You are awesome, man. Thank you so much. Donations, they're always awesome. They help me continue to do what I do here, and definitely give a nice little boost here. Always appreciated, but as always, of course, never expected. Thank you very much for that, Zach. Appreciate you very much, man. From one puffer keeper to another. A New Local Austin saying, hey, late to the chat. You're just fashionably late, New Local Austin. My crew came by. We are trying to get a seed shrimp colony going. Ooh, exciting. Hopefully you got some videos that's coming up on that there or soon. Would love to see that here soon. See, Zen also dropped the link for the Metalheads Aquatic Mayhem. Thank you very much for that, Zen. We'll definitely have to keep that link about us here as the stream gets closer, of course. But definitely thank you. We also... Let's see, I think I missed someone earlier. Mick, I'm also saying hello. About missed you there earlier. Hi, I remember 2 small yellow arowanas in the 19s. Oh, and my chat just jumped. And now it's wanting me to approve yeah, that's fine. I swear, every single chat or stream, I always got to approve at least a couple deals or chats in some reason, and I never really see anything wrong with them. I'm not sure why. But anyway, Mickham also saying, hi, I remember 2 small yellow arowanas in a store back in the 90s. That would be cool. Regret I never got them, though. They were beautiful fish. Sounds like it. I've never seen yellow arowanas before. That does sound amazing, though. Absolutely amazing. And yes, Crazy Cram Guy also given the title to his new channel there. So maybe send me all around the Sweden area if we got any. Be sure to go check that out there. Help a man out there and get him some subs over there so he can get a little kickstart going. I'm with you, Paul. Yeah, that sounds very nice. A yellow arowana sounds, man, I almost got to Google that when we're done here because that sounds amazing. Checking through the chat, making sure. Yes, Zach, can't do anything before 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, that's kind of a pain, ain't it? And 1,000 subs, but forgot how cheap they are in the beginning. Yes, very much so. Making sure I don't forget anything in the chat. Looks like I got it. Does anybody have any questions about the big old tank over there? If so, feel free to run by there. Here's the next question. If you had this and if you were putting in a Maboo puffer, how would you aquascape this, perhaps? Personally, eventually I'll get that back on there so that you don't have to just look at my hand. There we go. And now I just kind of jumbled up the, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, what if you were to aquascape that 510? What would you put in there? I'm thinking something similar, maybe to the 210 here. I don't know if I want to put as many rocks in there. I might do wood instead. I know wood can still scratch a bit, but I think depending on what kind of rocks you get, I think rocks with the scratches can do a little more damage than sometimes what wood can do. But obviously, both can still scratch just as easily, but I don't know. Something about wood. I kind of like wood a little bit better, but I'm sure there'll be a little bit of rock in there too. But maybe whatever you're thinking. Yeah. Open for aquascape ideas. I saw him earlier. Where you at there? There he is. Danikin Aquatics saying hello. Another one of the many awesome members here. Herb saying hello. Good to see you here. Kenny, Danny, whichever it is here. Herb, my favorite Viking fan, regardless, though. Saying, what up, fish people? And hello, Austin. Hello to you, Danikin. Great to see you guys here. Or maybe just one of you here. Whatever. Whoever it is. I believe, Danikin, hopefully you're ready because I believe this coming weekend we have a fantasy football draft coming up here at the Fish Fam. I'll have to double check with Ed, but I believe that's this weekend. Excited to get that going. Christine Hansen with the little super sticker. Thank you, Christine. Thank you very much for that. That with the little get up little super hippo sticker. Thank you very much for that, Christine. As always, money. Always love it. Greatly appreciated, but never expected. Thank you very much for that, Christine. Huge help. Greatly appreciate you and all the support you give me. Truly do. It's awesome to see all the support here. Going through the chat here. Freshwater ecology. I have heard of reports of Maboos entering the Rift Valley lakes. So certainly mainly rocks there. I assume only northern open ones. Very possible. I mean, I guess I'm not totally against the rock idea. I mean, maybe in the background. I kind of also like how Corey did it, like with Murphy for a while. Like, the front of the tank is very open, but maybe the back 6 inches or foot, approximately, not an exact measurement, but something like that. Maybe put some rocks. And my favorite plant specifically, I really like Jungle Val, of course. Tall stuff and pretty easy to take care of as well. Otherwise, maybe put some woods and rocks in there to put some Anubias plants, some Java ferns in there. When it comes to plants and such, I'm usually pretty basic. I try to keep it pretty basic overall, which is a bummer because if I was better with plants, I really love Madagascar lace plants, but I can never keep them alive. I really can't keep sword plants in general alive for some reason. And I'm thinking probably because of my basic water parameters from the tap here might be something to do with it. Back when I lived at my old place, I could grow swords no problem, but ever since I moved here, it's been dang near impossible to keep them for the long run. Zach saying a lot of photo mantras with lighting above them, 10 times more useful for pulling out nitrates and ammonia Wind levels breathe air, but roots are in water. That would work. I mean, hey, some top dwelling plants, all right with me. If it could be submerged, I would have loved to put bamboo in there too. But obviously, bamboo, not a plant that does well submerged always. Zen Ginger, Mabu, Corey says no sharp, pointy sticks and such. And since they move so much around, stick to rhizomes and use Java fern. And Anubias with them. I've never owned one though. I mean, fair enough though. I mean, I can totally understand. I mean, really, when it comes to puffer keeping, most of the time, yeah, when Corey's talking, I'm listening. Because, well, I mean, the man's been keeping puffers even way longer than me. And especially when it comes to, of all puffers, the Mabu puffer, Corey's the one that I'd probably take advice over about anybody else out there. But yeah, yeah, sticks and such. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to do like a branch like what I do here in my 240. It'd probably be something like more big, like maybe this isn't to be exact or something, but maybe like a Malaysian dogwood or something, or maybe I might be messing that up there or something. I don't know, some sort of driftwood that's like big, but doesn't have pointed out or something, but just to give it a little bit of escape. But yeah, definitely nothing pointy. I'd be very scared about that. Mac's not one that likes to zip around the tank. He's usually pretty gentle with his swimming patterns, but only takes one time. The Gorilla Glue of Nubius and Java Ferns to the Carbon Caves. Hey, there you go. I like that suggestion, Zach. I might have to look. Actually, that's a good one. Going through the chat. Yes. Freshwater Ecology saying rocks and wood would be epic. I think the more landscape you can create, the best for enrichment, almost like going through multiple walled gardens rather than one lawn of garden. Absolutely. I mean, hey, I would love to. I mean, I definitely think that I want to get some taller plants in there and some bigger plants in there. Some of my fish stores right now have some beautiful Anubias plants right now too. And I really wanted to hop on board some of those, but I say, unfortunately, I don't think the 510 is going to get set up here super quickly. I definitely want to set it up more sooner than later here within the next month or two, or at least get it on a standby then. So I guess I never really talked about this. Before we actually get to that, though, I see we got Chattanooga Ed joining the chat here, one of the Fish Fam legends himself. Good to see you here, Ed. Hope you're having an awesome Monday, man. We were actually just talking about you not too long ago. Maybe that's why you came in here. You maybe felt it in the force that we were talking about you. But Danikin here earlier. I believe the Fish Fam draft day is coming up this weekend, right? Excited for that here. I'm just excited football is going to be back in general here. But we won't get talking too much on sports because I know a good number of people here are not exactly sports fanatics. But as I was saying here, so the 510 right there is probably going to go somewhere back there where like the 185 bow back there sits currently. And the 185 bow, that or the 275 are going to go along this wall here. Initially, I wanted to put the plywood tank there, but the more I thought about it, it'd be kind of cool to put that plywood tank back there. So when you walk down the stairs over here, it'll be one of the first things you see. I mean, obviously, you'll see the 240 here right behind me, as well as a little hex tank there. But as you look forward and come down the stairs, if you look forward, then yeah, it'll also be one of the very first things you see, and maybe just mosey on back there. And yeah, we'll have Mac and Finley right next to each other and be able to greet all the visitors to the fish room here. But that's going to take some maneuvering, of course, which I am not looking forward to. Oh, I got to quit moving that camera. It always messes up my framing. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, look at that. We even got the microphone a little bit in there. Rainbow microphone. There we go. Oop, I'm facing it the wrong way. My sound probably got messed up a little bit there. Yes, we are here live this Monday afternoon. Things getting weird. We'll stop that. There we go. All right, actually, let's go ahead and move that a little bit out of the shot. There we go. It's all right if it's on the side here, but y'all want to see the fish, not just my face. There we go. That's better. Going through the chat. Going through the chat. Yes. Whispering in the mic for us, sir.
How's this for you, Matt? Nice little whisper in the mic, right?
Sky Dancer joining the stream chat here. Good to see you, Sky Dancer. Another frequent visitor here. Great to see you, Sky. Gonna get to the bottom of the tank if you get to the... Absolutely, Zach. Chatting. Well, I don't know if you'd want to live in my basement right now because it's very messy. It's very, very unorganized, even for a fish room in my mind. It's very, very disorganized. It's in Ginger BRB right now. All right. It is 4 to 6. I believe the metalheads aren't going live until 10 past the hour. So we'll push this baby a little bit longer here. Going through the chat. Going through the chat. Yes. Oh, yes. Going through. XGenX saying nice microphone. Thank you. I like to think that it does the job. I definitely think it makes the audio a lot better than it was for about the first year of when I did the live streams here. Definitely think that it's a lot nicer now and gives more crisp, higher quality audio. Or at least I hope it does. Wow, that just happened. Well, maybe I should pour this out. Here I am taking a drink, and I forgot I put the cap on it, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's Monday. What can I say? That might be a sign that maybe I shouldn't drink another one, right? It's like, he's trying to take a drink with the cap on. He's lost it. I didn't know you could create a poll in the chat. Interesting. Crazy Cream Guy, mother is Finnish, father is Swedish. Both of my parents are American. My father was born in Hawaii. My mother was born in Louisiana, just outside of Baton Rouge. And my father, yes, just outside of Honolulu. So I guess to some extension, a little bit of Hawaiian in me. Pet Zodex, hello. I think it's been a hot minute since I've seen you here. Good to see you here once again. Hello. I think you've had enough. It's what I was saying. It's like, if you try to take a drink with the cap on, that might tell you something. Or at least it should. That's why it's like, oh dear, I just did that. Skipper's Aquarium's also coming in and saying hello. Hello to you, Skipper. Great to see you here. So many awesome fish fam here. 31 people watching. 29 thumbs up. Appreciate every single one of y'all for that on this awesome Monday afternoon or evening, wherever you might be, depending on what time it is. Yes, Diego, that's right. Thank you for that, XGenX. I was sitting here, it's like, I know Pet Exotic's names. I know his name. Why can't I think of it? But yes, Diego. Been a hot minute, man. Hope you've been doing awesome and such. That's great to see you here once again. It was going to kill me there, too. I'm sitting here like, I know his name. I've said it before. Chattanooga just got 30 thumbs up. Awesome. Hey, look at that. Now we're even at 31. Look at us go. Nothing can stop us now. Just starting to be good in the shade since Austin. Absolutely. Awesome. Hey, whenever we get the for thumbs up, I mean, I'm just in this to hang out with all of you guys on this Monday afternoon, evening, whatever it be. Hey, there we go. We got our awesome moderator, Zen Ginger, back in the chat again. And welcome back, Zen. Great to see you here. Oh, and also, Zen, sometime here soon, you should be getting something in the mail from me. Well, once I receive the goods, that is. I'm still with my old provider here yet. So it's kind of their last chance to give a good impression here. So I guess not really. It's pretty much a long shot for them at this point. I pretty much have a new provider in general. Just got to set up all the new designs and such and make sure that they can all be done there, especially since I'm designing new stuff. But yes. But yes, Zen. Present. Sweet. Thanks. Hey, absolutely. A moderator's got to get treated right. Well, moderator. I do have my eye on another person for a moderator. Actually, 2 of them to be precise. I don't know if I really need 3 moderators, to be honest, for a channel that's starting to creep towards 1,500 here. You know what? Maybe down the road, if the channel gets big enough, maybe I'll get a 3rd one. But I'm thinking, you know what? Once we eventually, might just get a... But yeah, eventually probably go ahead and at some point I'll get it. But... Pet Zonics, I won a t-shirt about a year or so ago. Still haven't worn it. Hey, well, that means it's in mint condition, right? Been busy moving and working on other things in the works. Hey, no problem. Whatever. It's your shirt. Do whatever, right? But hey, I'm actually thinking at some point of designing a new one. Oh man, did I not grab my phone with me? Oh man. I don't think I did. And unfortunately, I'm not using StreamYard, so I can't do a little screenshot. Or I don't think not Facebook, Jeepers. YouTube allows me to change the screen here. And knowing my technical difficulty trouble, I really don't want to try. Tio saying hello to Ed and hello, Zen. Hello to you, TGO. Good to see you here. Shelby K. Good to see you here. Gen Z, yes. Making sure I don't forget anything in the chat. Pet Zodix, you gotta put it in a frame. Oh, new local Austin. Please. My channel's nothing huge. Although, yes, to those of you that didn't see it already, I don't think Diego is here yet, or I don't know if Ed was here either. Well, I know Ed saw this because he was on the stream Thursday when I hopped in on the open panel deal with James and all them. But to those of you that haven't seen it, yes. There we go. That big plywood beastie is 510 gallons. Or to those of you that want to crunch numbers, it is 8 foot 1.5 inches long. It is 3 feet 3 inches front to back, and it is about 30 inches tall. So it's a beastie, and it was a lot of fun not really, to take down a flight of stairs. Thank God those stairs were in a straight line and not a spiral. Otherwise, that'd have really been a challenge. I don't think that'd have been possible, honestly, to even take down a spiral staircase as long as that thing is. Genie's really stupid shark. In 30 years, that t-shirt could be worth millions in mint condition. Who knows, right? Maybe make them. Hey, if it's worth millions, then I'd like to think then that means somewhere I did something right. But, Crazy Cram, sorry for spamming. You're not spamming, Zach. You're always good, man. And we're here to chat. We're here to hang out. That's what it's all about. But quality Maboo is super. But quality for Maboo is important. Although I, Sam, read my chat. They have a new goal. Hey, absolutely. I'll definitely look through. It's a collector's item, says Diego. Well, hey, at some point I plan to, so I guess trying to describe it a little bit. Since I don't have my phone on me, I can't really show you the design, but obviously I like to think my catchphrase, stay fantastic, has obviously made its connection with me. But without going too much in that, I think it'd be kind of cool to just have a shirt that says, stay fantastic, something like that. But it's like one of those, I'm not sure exactly what you call the style, but a retro sort of style, the stay on the Y, it has that little Y, and it has like a ribbon that goes the front t-shirt. And in that ribbon of the Y, it says Fintastic Freaks with the Stay Fantastic and all that. And if that kind of gives you an image of what I'm designing there. But at some point, I'll have to show it to you. I'll start trying to remember to bring my phone here to the next stream, and I'll have to try to show you guys here. One of the many things I'm trying to design here. Foxy saying Peplin has completed digging the first outside pond, and we stocked it with native fish. Very nice. And we stocked it with native fish. There are baby bluegills already. Ooh, that's exciting. Some baby bluegills. That's super exciting. I have thought that at some point, some native fish would be cool. Honestly, if I didn't have a Maboo puffer, I would highly, highly consider it for that 510 there, honestly. But alas, we already have the Maboo, so I mean, got to take care of him first, right? But at some point, I definitely think at some point, because yeah, actually, Foxy, strangely enough, bluegill was something I've thought about. Don't bluegill have some nasty chompers to them though, like teeth and such? Or am I thinking of something else there? I've always thought bluegill could have some very gnarly teeth on them. Maybe I'm thinking something else. MEX65, hey, thought your stream was recommended for a fellow deadhead for some reason. But Fish Talk is fine too. Greetings from Cleveland. Oh, Green MX65, greetings from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Good to see you here. Thanks for checking in here. Crazy Cream Guy, I don't have it, but now I'm investing in you. Hey, appreciate it, Zach. And thank you so much for the super chat as well there. Means a lot here. Every super chat, every last bit that comes here helps me continue what I do here, and greatly, greatly appreciated. Every single one of y'all. You guys are truly awesome. I truly appreciate all the support here. You people are awesome. It is 6 after 7, or 7 after 6, rather. I am getting my numbers mixed up. So the metalheads will be live here in a few minutes. So, got to have those, got to wrap this thing up here before too long because I don't want to step on their toes too much there. Yeah, Chattanooga Ed, bluegills like that sandpaper teeth. But yes, Zach, I'll definitely go back and check on all your Maboo comments. Obviously, a lot going on in the chat there. So sometimes it's easy for me to sometimes forget stuff. I try my best to get everything in the chat, but obviously... every once in a while, things do slip for me. Mexicali Fish Keeper. Don't think I said hello to you before. Welcome aboard here. Glad to see you here. Actually, looks like you've been here for a little bit here, actually. Glad that you popped in here on this Monday Musing stream. Great to see you. Mickham M says, one of my local fish stores has a hairy puffer. It's super cute. Yes. Hairy puffers are, well, I know some people with the look on there, I feel like it's a puffer that you either like or you don't like. I haven't found much of a middle ground for that puffer, but I think hairy puffers are really cool. I think those, the little beard thing that they get, I think it's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of a bristlenose pleco in a way. If the little things that they get on their nose and such, it kind of reminds me of that. Oh, Chattanooga Ed. Sorry, can't type good. I'm doing everything with voice chat with one finger. Hey, however you can do it. I mean, I think I've been mostly making out what you've been saying, right? Zach, I got a murdered. You don't want to miss my video. Hey, absolutely. Say, that's another awesome channel right there. I mean, those of you that love puffers, make sure you definitely go check out Crazy Aquarium Guy. I mean, as you can tell from his logo, Fajakas, all sorts of other puffers that are on his channel. Make sure you go check that out there. Ed is a little out of control. He needs a little mayhem. Speaking of mayhem, the metalheads are going to go live here in about a minute or two here. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bounce here so that we can all check on over to Josh and Jessica there. As we wrap this up, 28 people watching, 32 thumbs up. Thank you all so very much for, of course, coming in here, chatting with us here on this Monday Musing stream here. It's always awesome to see all y'all, see what y'all have to say and are up to here. And for y'all to come in here and just hang out for a little bit really means a lot to me. As always, guys, thank you very much for checking in here. Of course, going to try to have a video here coming up here talking a little bit more about the 510 here, as well as just a little bit of what's going on here in the fish room. Got a project video here that I'm still working on, finishing it up and such here about a certain project that I'm making for one of my tanks here. Actually, how to build a certain stand and all that. Hopefully some of y'all find that interesting, since I know some of y'all have been wanting some project videos for a while. I'll have that coming here soon. And yeah, otherwise this week, I'll have a little fish room update video about the 510 and some other projects and stuff going on down here. And yeah, I'll try to have that out here before the next stream here and before the Labor Day weekend comes around. So as always, guys, thank you all for coming in here, all the support, and thank you to my moderators and Ginger for all the awesome work she does there. And of course, to all the awesome members for all the continued support you give, and to everybody here just watching the stream and hanging out. It means a lot. As always, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you go check out the metalheads here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, stay fantastic.